Hello everyone, welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch. If you've ever walked into your coop and spotted a black widow or a brown recluse hiding in the corner, you already know how creepy and potentially dangerous spiders can be. But here's the good news. If you have chickens, you've also got one of nature's best pest control systems right in your backyard. Yes, chickens will eat spiders, even venomous ones. Today, we're diving into how chickens help control spider populations, the surprising benefits this offers to your homesteads, and what you will need to watch out for. Whether you're planning to get a backyard flock, you've already got one. This is one of the hidden perks a lot of people don't. Actually, I don't think I've seen anyone talk about, to be completely honest. But let's be honest, they should, right? So, let's dive into it. There are two main venomous spiders that can be found around backyard coops, right? Can you guys guess what they are? They're going to be the black widow, which they're going to have the spiky eggs on them. You might see them. The black widow is a shiny black with a red hourglass on her belly, often hiding in dark, dry places. Like wood piles, under nest boxes, inside feeders, things like that. And then you've got your brown recluses, right? They're a light to medium brown with they have a violin shape marked on their back. The brown recluse prefers to hide in tight spaces and can sometimes be found under bedding or around stored feed. If you've got tight knit spaces and corners and things of that nature, just kind of in general, you see how everything is tight knit here. Dark spaces, like I said, corners. Both of these spiders, the brown recluse and black widow, can deliver painful, sometimes dangerous bites. In humans, their venom can cause tissue damage, fever, nausea, and in some rare cases, some legit serious complications. With chickens have a different physiological about them, they're more resistant to certain toxins. They're not completely immune though. A bite in the wrong place, especially near the face or the eyes, can still be fatal on your chickens. That's why prevention matters, and that's why your chickens can actually become part of the solution. Chickens as spider hunters, chickens are actually natural foragers. Their instincts drive them to peck and scratch through leaf litter, compost piles, and shady corners, exactly where spiders love to hang out. If a chicken spots a spider, whether it's venomous or not, odds are in your favor that it's going to snap it up without hesitation. Chickens don't pause to check about danger, right? They're incredibly quick and precise with their pecking. They're going to go right for it. It is what it is. And for most small spiders, it's game over in a second. So now you're probably wondering, does the venom harm the chicken? In most cases, no. When a chicken eats a spider, the venom is neutralized by digestive enzymes in the gut. As long as the spider doesn't bite the chicken before getting eaten, it poses no real threat. So this means that chickens can drastically reduce the local spider population around your coops like this one, especially if they're allowed to free range or have access to shady, undisturbed areas spiders usually hide in, like these giant trees we have all around our property. It's not just venom and spiders. Chickens will go after ants, beetles, flies, ticks, scorpions, earwigs, roaches, and even small snakes. They're like feathered exterminators. They really are. So look at this pretty rooster. Here's what that means for your homestead. You're going to be dealing with fewer spider webs in your nesting boxes and coop corners, right? A reduced risk of venomous spider bites to your flock, your pets, or your kids. Even these kids, right? Less reliance on chemical pesticides, which can harm beneficial bugs and pollinators, and a cleaner, more comfortable space for your chickens to live and lay eggs. Plus, when chickens eat these high-protein bugs and spiders, they're actually supplementing their diet naturally, which means a richer, deeper colored yolk, stronger eggshells, and healthier birds overall. I mean, that's a win-win. Your chickens get a snack, and your yard is safer, and you got a little more stronger, tastier, thicker, denser, nutrient-rich eggs, right? Let's be clear, though. Chickens are amazing, but they're not a magical force field either. You still need to take basic precautions to keep venomous spiders from nesting near your coops. Here's what we do. We try to do on our homestead, and you can do it on yours. You want to keep your wood piles and lumber away from the coop. Black widows love dry stacked wood. Our wood is actually over by the front. It's actually on the front of the property. Check on your nesting boxes regularly. They use a broom, gloved hand to sweep out any cobwebs or debris every few days. Natural deterrents. Peppermint oil spray is a great spider repellent and safe around chickens when diluted. Seal up your cracks and your gaps. Don't give spiders a dark little hideaway either to breed in. Hardware cloth helps block access under raised coops. And finally, observe your flock. If a chicken starts acting off, drooping wings, sudden lethargy, swelling near their face, consider whether it could be a bite. And while it's rare, it's better to catch it early than wonder later on. Since adding chickens to our Florida homestead here, the spider population, especially the scary ones, has dropped off drastically. We used to find black widows in the garden shed, under the coop, around our pool. You find them in the weirdest places, really. You do. It's kind of odd. Like any crevice, any corner, you find them on your coolers, you know, where your handles are on things. You can find them in your goat hay. It's crazy. If a web goes up, it doesn't last very long though. In open spaces with the way our chickens are. Free range. So the flock patrols the yard constantly, and the hens are relentless. Even our Bantams will go after bugs half their size without flinching. It's one of those hidden benefits that surprised us. You know, we started keeping chickens for the eggs and the fun of it, but we ended up with a full-time pest control too. With 5 kids running around, you know, that peace of mind is priceless. So yes, do chickens kill venomous spiders? Absolutely. And they're incredibly effective at it. They help protect your home, your family, your flock from dangerous bites, all while turning those creepy crawlies into protein-packed snacks. If you've got chickens already, keep letting them forage and explore. If you don't yet, and you're on the fence about starting a flock, I'm telling you right now, this is one of the reasons they don't talk about why it's a good reason to take that plunge. They're not just cute, they're useful. Chickens are incredibly practical, not just eggs. So thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, share it with another chicken lover, and if you could, in the comments, tell me, what is the worst spider you've ever seen near your coop? We'll see you here next time at DiamondTrail Ranch, where chickens aren't just livestock, they're your first line of defense.